This is a tutorial on how I made this song, Taxi. And this includes presets, kind of, and the entire process of how I really made this song, so stay tuned for that.
I took a taxi cab to get away from you, take to the ground, and I can't make it out.
Alright, to start off, we're going to be talking about the preset that I use for this song. And what I'm going to tell you to start off is that I'm not going to give you my exact preset, but I'm going to give you what plugins to add to your own preset that already sounds good for your microphone, because truth is, when people hand out presets, they don't take into account the fact that their presets are tuned for their own microphones, and everybody uses a different microphone. So, you know, it's not going to be the same for you as it is for me. But these 3 things that you add to your own already clean preset will give you that Wi-Fi skeleton effect that I have in the video. And those 3 things are stereo wise, space maker, and vocal doubler. And basically this just like widens your whole voice and, you know, doubles your vocals so they kind of sound layered already, but it's more automated and close together. I don't know, it's kind of like a weird sound that gives you... You get what I'm saying, what the fuck. Anyway. Stereo wise is going to be at 4.5, and the low and the high are both going to be at 100%. The space maker is going to be at 15%, and the width and the size are going to stay what they come as, which is 3 and 8. And you're going to change the dampening to 9000. And your type is always going to be basic for this. Your space maker is going to be 15%, your width is going to be 3, your size is going to be 8, and your dampening is going to be 9000. Your vocal doubler is going to be 15% on the depth, and the spread is going to be 50%. And that's all you need to add to your own preset. And you can mess with this however you want to get, you know, the nitty-gritty details of the sound that you want, but this is how it worked for me. Now, as for the process of recording your vocals, you're really only going to need 4 main tracks. And your main track, which is like your first and third track, they're going to be the same volume, and then your second and fourth track are going to be the same volume but lower. What Wifiskeleton does in his songs is he stays in the same voice range throughout the entire music making process. So both of these tracks will be the same voice range, and you'll sing them over just kind of the same, you know, and you'll do that for the whole thing. But me, what I did for this song is I sang it at a higher pitch. So I had 1 low vocal range and 1 high vocal range. I meant lower pitch and higher pitch, but whatever. Anyway, this is what that sounds like.
I took a taxi cab to get away from you, chained to the ground, and I can't make it out.
Alright, so all that's doing for you is giving you a little bit of a, you know, dynamic vocal approach, and that's about it. But basically you do that for your entire song. Alright, for this song I used 3 tracks for my ad-libs. And I had 1 in the middle, 1 pan left, and 1 pan right. And I kind of just did a back and forth approach for my ad-libs. Nothing too crazy, it's pretty simple. And I did use them sometimes for just like quiet parts as well, and not just for ad-libs, like a little bit of background vocal stuff going on. And then I had some extra presets down here that were just very reverbed and melodic for the intro and, you know, whatever other quiet parts that I wanted to fill that space in with. Alright, so that's pretty much how I made this song. It's called Taxi. It's out on all platforms, so if you like the song, please go listen to it, and I'll link it down below. And I'll also link the prod for this beat down below, because he makes some amazing beats, and I really think you guys should check him out if you really want to make Wi-Fi type songs like this and whatnot. And he's got other beats listed there too, so don't just go looking for the Wi-Fi right. And tag me if you post a video or a song using whatever I did in this video to help you, and I'll check it out, drop a like, and yeah, I'm not that big of a creator, so, you know, I'll say what's up. Anyways, you're welcome. And that'll do it for this video, so if you like this and you want more of this type of content, tell me in the comments, and leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out my music on all plats. Deuces!